Another video. My name is Faye, owner of Faye and Bunny, and this video will include all the items that I've made over the past week. This week was a little hectic for me, as all weeks are, because I was absolutely sick. I had the flu. I could not get out of bed on Monday. The week prior, I had a market, and the market rained Saturday and Sunday while I was setting up. So I think that's where I got a little sick from. But I still managed to make a bunch of items because I did need to restock a few things. So I will show them to you in small batch categories. And I think this might be one of my favorite makes of the week. This is Mr. Axolotl. If anyone out there knows me, you guys know that I really have an issue making axolotls. I always think that the frills on the face aren't even, so I usually stay away from them. But I had the urge to make this one last night, and he's going to be holding my mic today. The yarn is, which yarn is this? I don't know why I want to say Parfait Chunky, but it's not Parfait Chunky. It is Big Twist Plush. And I got my nails done while I was feeling sick. I went and got my nails done, and my mom got her nails done. We just tried to enjoy the week because I was bad. I didn't get out of bed on Monday, and on Tuesday I got out of bed probably at 3 and I started making stuff. And then on Wednesday is when we went to go get our nails done, and a majority of these items I made on Tuesday night, Wednesday night, and last today I had to go set my tent up, so I haven't been able to do any crocheting today, but I still have a couple items that I need to finish up tonight for tomorrow. It's supposed to rain this weekend, and I'm really hoping that it won't because I don't want to be sick again. And since I did all this work, I want to see if I can have like a really good market where it doesn't rain for both days. So the first items I made were these two octopi, two mini octos. I made two mini octos. I needed a whole bunch of them, but I was just trying to make a little bit of each item so I could have at least a couple on my table so I wouldn't just be completely out of them, because these do sell well for me. And then I made a bunch of baby turtles, and I added eyes to these baby turtles. In total I have 10 baby turtles. So I added little embroidered eyes to them. I think I did one in this color. I made two pink ones. And I was making them in this at the market that I did last week, which I have that footage. I'm gonna make a market review for that market. But I was making them out of this shell color, and like I didn't have the body color with me, so I was just trying to make the shells at the market, and then I ran out. So this one is a little different. He does have like a yellow shell at the top because I knew I wasn't going to have enough of this one to make it in total, and I didn't want to just make the center of it out of the yellow color, out of the green color, the variegated. My next category is mallards. I completely sold out of mallards at my last show, so I made 7 mallards, but these 6 are all the same. Some of them have a couple different color feet, but they're basically the same. And then I have this one. This one is a little bit larger than the others. I don't know why. I increased for the brown section. I think it was the flu. It probably was the flu that made me do it. So he's a little chunkier. I probably will sell him for the same price because I only have one, and I usually try to keep all the items that look alike at the same price so that no one gets confused, because I've had a couple people try to argue me down about the price when I had things of different size being different prices. So he'll probably be the same price, and all these items still need to be tagged, but I wanted to come and show them to you guys before I lost all the daylight and I wasn't able to show them you properly like my last videos. The next items that I made were chicks. I completely sold out of chicks as well, so I made 5 chicks. I made 2 yellow, 1 blue, and I guess the white one is technically a duck, and this one is out of the frosting yarn. I thought it would be really cute. I really like that one. There they are close up. I've never used this butter yellow for any chicks before. I usually make my chicks out of school bus yellow, but I could not find my school bus yellow. I finally found one ball of school bus yellow, and I was supposed to be making bees, but I still haven't made the bees. But I'm really happy how these came out. Since I've never used it before, I really like the pale pastel colors. I wish I made some of these for Easter because I think they would have been really good sellers because it looks really cute. So I made 2 of these, one blue one and one out of the frosting yarn, and this one is a duck. Next, I made some mushrooms. My mushrooms have been really selling fast this year. I made 3 for each show. I think the first show I did, I had 5 and they all sold out. And then my last show, I had 3 and they all sold out as well. So this time I made 5. The red have been selling faster than all my other colors. So I made 5 red ones. I used the felt dots that I ordered from Amazon. So I'll see if I sell out of all 5. Hopefully I'll have some time on Sunday. If I do sell out on Saturday, and I'll make some more. Next category is possums. I had a couple possums left over, but I still needed to make a few, so I made 2 possums playing dead and 2 live possums. I'm hoping that I'm not going to need any more because I don't have any of the noses made up. And that's usually the part that takes me the longest. Like I said, I was just trying to get a couple of everything done so that I could cover all my bases because I was really under the weather and I just needed to get some rest because I've been having shows for the past 2 months, at least every weekend. I think one weekend I had taken off. Well, I didn't really take off. One weekend I did not have a show because it got rained out because there was a hurricane. So I think my body is just a little bit tired because usually I'm not one to get sick or to have the flu. But I think I just needed some rest. So I took the rest and I do feel, I want to say 90% better. I'm not coughing as much and I don't have a headache, but I'm still a little bit sick, but I've been taking medication to get ready for this weekend, especially because it's going to rain. I'm going to really try to stay dry and I hope I have a great weekend. And if I have a great weekend, then trust me, I will feel better once the sales start rolling in. Next, I have 3 eyeless and mouthless chickens. I need to finish these up, and I really will. As soon as I get done here, I'm gonna put eyes and mouths on these. I probably won't make any more chickens. I think I have 2 chickens downstairs, so I just needed to make a couple so I didn't have the little chicken section in my booth empty. I like to see all my little baskets full, so I try to just remake enough to fill the baskets. Some of these items I won't have any restocked, so I'm gonna need to work on that for next week because I actually have next weekend off. I don't have another show until the weekend after that. So if I sell all these items, at least I'll have 2 weeks to make up for. Things I made were stingrays. I made 2, 4, 6, 7 in total. I have 4 in this color, and these are made from Big Twist plush. So I have 4 stingrays in this color, just white bellies. I have 1 stingray in this color. I wanted to make more, but I was getting sleepy. I think I started making these really late. And then this is my favorite color from Big Twist Plush, this variegated pastel, and I have 2 in this color. My stingrays have been selling on and off, good, bad, but I'm completely out of them. I think at the beginning of the year I probably made 40 or 50, and I've just started to replenish, which means that I've sold at least 40 or 50 of them, which they don't sell well at every show, but they've sold good enough for me to make a couple more. I have 3 bee bodies that I need to finish up for this weekend. I don't think I have any sparkly bees done. I just need to make the wings and add the eyes and stuff this one because these are all the other 2 already stuffed, and then I will add them to my inventory. I have 1 random snake that I made. I meant to make a whole bunch more of them, but they're so tedious to make. They're really good sellers, but they're very tedious to make. So I only made one. I probably will try to finish up at least 2 or 3 more before tomorrow's show. But for now, I have one baby snake. The next category is turtles, which is a love-hate relationship with turtles. I absolutely love making the turtles. I love the finished product of my turtles, but putting them together and making all the parts and sewing them together is really, really tedious for me. But I love the end result, so I'll always make them, but I hate putting them together. So I don't crochet my arms in for the turtle. I know I probably could, but I make all my sections separate and then I sew it together. Like I sew the head on, I sew the flippers on. I know that I've made it once where I crocheted in the legs when I was doing the belly, but it's so tedious for me that it's just so much easier for me to sew it on, even though I absolutely hate sewing anything on, especially the turtle flippers. But I do love the turtle, so I'll always make them. But here is this blue turtle. I really love this one. I don't usually make a lot of blue turtles, but I realize that a lot of little boys like the turtles. But because I always have like a lot of strawberry turtles, they're always like, oh, you don't have any blue turtles or green turtles. So I made this blue turtle, and I really do love the pattern that the variegated yarn gave his shell. I can't remember the name of it. And then I made this turtle while I was supposed to be making snakes, because I was supposed to be making a blue snake, and I was like, oh, I'll just do an all blue turtle. So his belly's blue, head blue, flippers blue, and this is that dots yarn from Bernat Blanket. I think it's called Blue Jean Dot. I'm not quite sure, but it's really good. And this is one of the richer ones because some of them are a little faded, but this one came out really good. And then I made 2 strawberry turtles because my 2 strawberry turtles did sell last market. I wanted to make a red strawberry turtle, but I ran out of time. So I have this strawberry turtle, and I gave them this pattern on their belly instead of just making it white. So I have this strawberry turtle. Then this is my favorite. I do love that one, but this is my favorite. Also with that green variegated yarn belly, but I love the baby pink flippers on this one. I made this one in particular last market, and this cute, super cute little girl bought it, and the next day she came back and she had it in its own little bag, and she opened the bag and showed it to me, and she was like, I came back to buy it a friend, and she bought I think it was a chicken, a duck in a frog hat to be its friend. Absolutely cute. And then this is my favorite make of the week. Well, this is my favorite make of the week along with the axolotl that I've made, because I usually do not make axolotls. We have a love-hate relationship. Do they sell well? They sell absolutely well. I just do not like making them because I can never get the frills on the side of the head to be even, and I really don't like when they're not even. So here he is. This is my first favorite make of the week, and then here is my second favorite make of the week. It is a turtle, and I added embroidered flowers to the shell. I wanted to add stems to the flowers so it looked like a flower patch, but I figured that would be too busy. So I didn't make these flowers. I bought them somewhere online. I can't remember. I've had them for a while. But these two makes are my favorite make of the week. I absolutely love these. And now we're going to do the last category, which is cats. And that also has some favorite makes of the week, but I will show them. I'll show you my favorites out of all the cats first, and then I'll just show you all the other cats. So these cats are also included in my favorite makes of the week. They are, if you can guess who they are, just put it in the comments. Or not. I don't know if that's copyright infringement. I don't know, but I just made them very specific, and they sell really well. For anyone out there market prepping, wondering what they should be putting on their cats, make some cats like this. So I've made 3 of them, and these are also my favorite make of the week, along with that really cute turtle and my lone axolotl. I gave them yellow noses. Usually I give my cats little pink noses, and I did a little bow on their tail and a little bow on their ear. So these are my first cats. Here are my other cats. In total, I made 11 cats, those 3 white cats, and I made these as well. Some of them I had the bodies made already. I just needed to add face, whiskers, you know, so tails on. Some of them I did make, some of them I just finished up, but this is where I'm gonna end this video. That's everything I've made this week or finished up. I hope you guys are having an amazing crochet week and a great crochet day, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!